Hi everybody, welcome back to our channel. We are Maiden Marsh Needlework. This channel is about cross stitch and we design cross stitch, and we're here to do our update about that.
This is Lindsay and I'm Heidi.
Yes.
And we've been doing a couple of these takes and we're kind of goofy at this point. Yes. So to get us started, we're going to give you guys some shop updates. And what's happening in our shop. So our shop is on Etsy, and it's Etsy Maiden Marsh. It's on the screen. So we had
a 4th of July pattern.
We did have a 4th of July pattern. This is called Free to Sparkle, and it's a lot of fun. This is probably our biggest one where we both had significant design collaboration.
Yes.
So.
This was it was so fun to design together. Like I had done some things, and then like Heidi jumped in and we just shared ideas and put them together, and Heidi finished it up with her little magical touch. and it's really cute. So it says Free to Sparkle.
It currently says Spark because I ran out of...
It could say Sparkler.
It could. I ran out of Petite Treasure Braid, which is what the lettering is all in, and so I'm waiting for some more to come in. But
it's so glittery. I don't know if you can see.
Super glittery.
So,
there it is. Yeah.
So sparkly. We love it. We hope you guys love it as well.
It's patriotic, but it's also very modern as well. So
yeah, just kind of fun.
It is a fun one. It's very easy. It's a lot of block stitching and letter stitching, so it's fun.
Yeah.
We had a lot of debates about those blues, but I think we landed on the correct one.
Yeah.
Ones. So that is Free to Sparkle.
Heidi's doing the model stitch. And she was model stitching it. We went to a retreat in June, and so she was model stitching that during the retreat.
I was.
And I was working on this one that you guys have seen before. This is Coffee Helps. It's wrinkled. Please forgive me. So I worked on this one a bit. It'll say Life Happens, Coffee Helps eventually when I stitch more.
Lindsay stitched on this during the retreat as well. This is a very nice retreat stitch because...
Oh my gosh. So easy.
So easy.
I didn't even have to pay attention.
Lindsay's like, this is the most I've ever stitched in a retreat before, because all you had to do was like outline one of these bubbles of color and then just fill them in. So it was a super easy stitch. What count are we stitching this on right now? Do you remember? Okay. I think it would be really nice on a 40 count because it would be significantly smaller.
Yeah.
And you would only need one strand and you could go a little bit more.
Look at these flowers, y'all.
I think it's currently on it's either on a 28 or a 32.
I want to see it's a 32. It's a 32.
It's a 32. So it would be really nice on a 40 count, I think.
I think it's a 32.
Because it's just straight cross stitches. There's nothing special. There's no back stitching. There's no anything else with it.
It's really easy.
I think it would be adorable on 40 count.
The hardest part is that it's a lot of it.
There is a lot of stitches.
It's big and chunky.
It's big and chunky, yes. But it's cute.
Yeah. Also at the retreat, we gave away 2 freebies. This was one of the freebies. It's just a floss keep. There were multiple colors, and they are also available on our Etsy store. So it just, holds your floss while you work.
All right. Yeah, they're fun. I'm using mine for another project. You guys will see towards the end. In addition, we wanted to show you guys some sneak peeks of what's coming up in our shop this month. We're starting to get our catalog and routine together finally. Yeah. We're a pretty new company. We formed in April of this year, April of 2024. So we're very new, and we're just trying to get our groove and stuff and trying to figure out what works for us. And so we've gotten into a routine, and this is the next installment for the animal phrases. The next 3 will be animals in the sea and ocean. So this is the dolphin one. This is not quite finished. I'm waiting for a charm to come in. There will be a charm in the center of this, but it will be coming out soon. Everything else is finished. So the border and the waves and everything. So diving into joy with every leap. I envision this being like a cute little pillow or a card that you would, like, you could finish this as a card and give it to somebody. Like, it would be a really cute, like, anniversary card, or
Aww.
I don't know, something like that, because it's about love and finding joy in life and stuff. So that is our first pattern that will be
these are being released in July. The next one is this one. It's like a cow skull with some floral embellishments. And I am currently working on, well, I need to stitch the border. So, anything to say about that, Heidi?
I don't know. What do you guys say about that one? It's really cute. It's small. It's a small as well.
I'm getting like bad lighting here.
There you go.
It's cute. It makes me think of Texas, or like rustic country type stuff.
Texas, yes. It's very rustic with some cute pops of color as well. So it's like you've got your turquoise and your yellows. Mm-hmm. And so it's a cute small.
We'll get it a border and then it'll be ready.
Okay. So we're going to go ahead and transition away from the shop and into our
fun time stitching.
Our fun time stitching.
Well, it's all fun.
It is.
But our other stitching that we've been doing.
Yes.
Are just updates on our webs.
Yes. So you guys have seen this in previous. This is the Hemlock King. There we go. It was the pattern was by Servetron, and I'm stitching this on 18 count Ada. It is a full coverage piece. I'm hoping to have it completed before Christmas. That's my goal. I've actually went through and like calculated how much I need to stitch each month and everything in hopes for it to be finished in November. And so this month I need to get ahead because I got really behind in June with the retreat and us like just doing a lot of new business stuff. But what?
Let's talk about the retreat a little more.
Oh, okay. Lindsay's not ready to go back.
So, if you've never been to a retreat, go to one. They're really, really fun. Like, you get so much, like, I don't know, friendship, fellowship type.
Yes. It's so good to see old friends. Like, we have a lot of old friends. We go to this specific retreat. We went to the Stitching Sirens retreat, and we go to it every year. We've been going to it since
2016 or 17.
Yeah, so we've been going for quite a while.
Yes.
Like, I remember being pregnant at one of them. In fact, some of these whips I only worked on during the retreat, and I'll talk about that a little bit as we get to them. But there's just a lot of memories because we have a tendency to sit with a group of people that we've already known for quite a while, but we definitely love like walking around the room and meeting new people. There were a lot of games, and Lindsay and I are really competitive.
Oh my gosh.
The game. So they had a mushroom scavenger hunt, essentially. They had these little, do you have one?
I don't have one. No, I didn't have one.
I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back with the little mushrooms. So these little mushrooms were hidden all over the hotel. All over. Hundreds of them.
But they were hard to find.
Because they're this little. This little. And so, of course, me and Lindsay...
We're competitive. We didn't even want the prizes. We just wanted to win.
We totally just wanted to win. So, our first day there, we're like, let's go mushroom hunting. And we went... It's a 4-story hotel. Where we started on the first story. Well, we scouted out some of the workers.
Oh yeah, I interrogated a cleaning person.
We totally did, and she ended up just giving us 2 of them. She's like, here.
I have these. I feel bad.
We were like,
but no, she was nice. We talked with her later too. She was sweet.
It was funny. It was a lot of fun. But we went. We asked like We went to the bottom floor, and then we
did a search and rescue pattern throughout the hotel because I know how to do that from some of my previous trainings. But we went the stairwells up, down,
yes,
everywhere. How many steps do you think we did?
A lot. I don't know. It was a 20-minute. The first time least 20 minutes, and we found like 15-ish. ish. I don't know.
We did find a whole bunch to where we made sure like everybody at our table was
got
winning.
a prize.
We like all kind
we
of
made
combined.
sure. Yeah, we made sure everybody got a prize at our table. So
we had a lot of fun.
It
was so fun. This is why you get no stitching done at a stitching retreat, because you're hunting mushrooms for an hour and a half a day.
Yes, to spin a wheel and get a prize. But the prizes
I even gave my prizes away.
Oh, did you?
I was like, I don't need more patterns. I have too many patterns here. Whoever wants it.
Somebody got fabric at our table though, so it was
nice.
There were some really nice. There were some nice prizes in there, but yeah, there were some like I don't know if I'm gonna stitch that. Yeah, but okay.
I have too much to stitch. I'm overwhelmed.
It was a lot of fun. We did make sure that everybody at our table won something. Lindsay and I were the mushroom hunters. And
Courtney
one morning,
and Marissa did really well too.
Oh, they sure
found
did.
a lot. Marissa found a lot.
Marissa got yeah, they did. It was fun. I went each morning. I was like, I gotta get my walk in anyway, so that's how I got my walk in was mushroom hunting around the hotel room.
I will say this retreat,
or the hotel, the entire hotel.
This retreat had like the most freebies I've ever received at a retreat.
Yes,
I came home with like so much stuff.
Yes, Leslie and Under the Sea Fabrics definitely upped their game for this retreat.
And this retreat had a whole like, was it like, what did you say, like a third, a fourth of the room?
Probably a third.
Was
a fourth.
Vendors.
Yes, they had a whole area for vendors,
Just
which
vendors.
they haven't had before. Like you would have to go to
their
room to their room
in the hotel
to go see a vendor, and so they had a whole little section for vendors, which was really nice.
So shopping was had.
Absolutely. And then she did say that this is the largest retreat she's ever had. So her numbers are increasing for that retreat. It's a fun one.
170.
Yeah, or 60 or 70
people. Was the biggest retreat she's held.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. So
I didn't sleep much.
Yeah, well, it was in town, so both of us came home at night to sleep.
We had been out of town the Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday before the retreat.
We went on vacation.
/ work.
Lindsay went to work, and she invited me so I could have vacation.
And then, so since I had already been gone, like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, the retreat was Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I didn't want to be away from my family who did not go on vacation that long, because I remember come Sunday I was like, Heidi, I haven't had a meal with my boys in a week. Like, I need to go home and have a meal with them. We ate out so much. So much good food with friends. Yes. It was really nice. It was really nice. A lot of
while we were at the retreat, we did have a new start. We'll do those ones.
So this was a freebie from Amy Jane. Her business is Odd and Familiar, and there was 2 patterns at random. People at random got one of the two patterns. And luckily, Heidi and I don't know, luckily.
It wasn't lucky. No, I went and bought the other one. We both got the same one, but then I went and bought the other.
Oh, you bought that? You didn't get that?
I bought this one.
Oh, I'm
it's
lost.
Okay.
I don't know. There's too much going on at a retreat to focus on any one
We
thing.
both got the toadstool, but then I went ahead and purchased the moth because I think they'll be really cute next to each other on this fabric, and it will fit to at least 2 on the fabric that was provided to us. So this was my start, and this is kind of my daughter has started dance class, and so they don't want you in the inside, so you have to sit in the car, which is a total new concept for me because she's only 6 years old. And I was like, wait, what? But I was like, all right.
She gets to be like me and stitch in her car.
So I get to sit and stitch in the car while my daughter's in dance class, and so this will be dance class stitching. On Wednesday. So
this is the same fabric. This is a good little topic.
This is a good topic.
Okay, so at the retreat with our welcome goodie bag, they had the flosses, the pattern, and this fabric, and some other goodies, so many goodies. But I got 32 count linen, and when we signed up for the retreat, it asked what your preference was.
I got 32 count Lugano.
So it's the same fabric, but you can see the dyes come out different from the linen to the even weave.
I also got opalescent, so you can...
Her sparkles.
Mine sparkles.
And I did not, because I don't like opalescent.
I usually don't like opalescent, but recently I'm
There's my start. It's not that much. But yeah, so mine's very, very green, as to Heidi's is more like a green khaki-ish color.
Green khaki.
Also,
but it's the same. It's the same color.
Yes. So,
when you order, they're going to be very different.
Leshy?
Leshy. Yes.
From Under the Sea fabric. So, yeah. And look at this cute little needle miner, y'all. My table friend, she's so sweet. She gave me that.
My same table friend gave me that one. It's a moth. It's super cute. I was like, but moth was perfect for this because...
And this pattern is a 1 of 6. So this is the first 2, right?
Yes.
Because yours is 2 of 6 and mine's 1 of 6. Mm-hmm. So there will be... Because they're so cute.
They are super cute. So that's why Odd and Familiar.
Yeah.
Whispers of the Forest series. Okay. I've also jumped around on whips. So summer started on June 20th, and that was the first day of the retreat. And so I had to pull out my summer Mirabilla. And here's Summer. I went ahead and pulled her out.
Because it was the first day of summer?
Because it was the first day of summer.
Yeah.
And I got several hundred stitches. I actually did pretty well that day. She's going on the Q-snap because I have decided that Monday, I'm going to have Monday mirror days because I'm never going to finish them if I don't do that. So, and they're so close. Like all of them are at least 50. They're all 50%. So, if you saw my whip parade, you've seen them pretty recently. I added the pinks down here to her skirt. I was going to do skin, but I forgot to bring my glasses and that I do 1/1 on skin on these ladies. And these, since I started them so long ago, I do the actual full cross 1/1 because I didn't know any better at first. Now if I do a 1/1 skin, it's actually just it's a half stitch. So I basket weave the half stitch. But long story short, this is where we're at. I hope she's done before summer is over. We're getting there. So that's where she's beautiful. I already have spring done. And so it's just the next 3 seasons. And hopefully I can have a solid 3 finishes that are like really big. I made a comment in my whip parade that I probably wasn't going to work on this. But I ended up grabbing it one night because our friend Courtney, her and I had started 2 different projects at the same time. We started it in 2017 at that retreat. And so I said, this is usually my retreat project, but I'm probably not going to stitch on it. But then she showed me her project. She had started, it's a Mirabilla, Christmas London. I don't know. Here it is. It's across. I can look it up. But she had started it. She's gotten a whole lot more stitching on hers than I've done on mine. But we went ahead and spent half a day each stitching on our projects that we had started at the same time back in 2017 at the same retreat, basically. So that was a lot of fun. I finally made a system for myself, and I'm just working left to right, basically by the 10 by 10 box, and working those colors until I get it. So I got a lot done in those roses and part of the shawl that's draping down on the bottom half. So that is Wherefore Art Thou by Nora Corbett.
Nora or Mara?
Nora. That's a Nora.
At the retreat, I started this. This is a Mill Hill swimsuit. My husband bought this for me a few years ago when we were in Virginia at In Stitches. And I decided to pull it out during the retreat because it's easy to stitch on Mill Hills. And this is where I got. And I'm beading as I stitch.
It's super cute.
Yeah.
That's cute. It's a little Mill Hill.
That's what I got.
Nice little.
And I wanted to look at this. The floss drop fits right in the bag like perfect. I mean, come on. Can't beat that.
It's nice. It's nice and compact and easy to travel with.
And then it can just go in your purse And it's regular bag, and boom, you're good to go. Travel stitch.
Yes, that is an easy travel
And you don't need a light, you don't need a frame, you don't need anything.
Because it's perforated paper.
Yeah. It's my favorite travel stitch ever.
After the whip parade, which Lindsay so graciously pointed out to me earlier today.
Graciously.
She's like, Heidi, what happened to your whip parade? I'm like, what are you talking about? You can tell it.
I just was like, where's the outro?
I know. She's like, why didn't you finish it? And I was like, what are you talking about? Apparently my whip parade has cut off.
Sometimes YouTube is weird.
Or my editing. I don't know what happened. I genuinely have no idea what happened to the rest of that film. So you guys got most of it.
I kind of thought it was on purpose because it said part 1, and she said, no, it says part 1 because part 2 is you doing your whip parade. Said, oh, really? Okay.
If I find the last portion of it, I will go ahead and post it. But I have no idea what happened to it.
Mine's coming. I have to film it.
Yes. Eventually. It's coming eventually.
Eventually. We don't put times on things.
Yeah, not anymore. So part of after I did the whip parade, I reorganized all of my, like I put them in new bags. Like I reorganized based on what month that they were started so that it would be easier. I can just grab one bag and that's that month. Except for there's some, and then, I pulled out the ones that I had said I flagged for a finish this year. I went ahead and pulled those out and have them in their individual bags. And then for the ones where I just need to stitch one evening on them, just so that I can touch all my whips, I went ahead and put all of June's whips together in one bag and then all of July's. And so this one was the only one I have. Well, there's one more that I have left. I kind of combined June and July because it was so much later. But this is in this house, Bazinga. By Stitch Area, and so that's what it's called in this house, because at the end it says Bazinga. Anyways, I went ahead and added an additional 200 stitches as one evening of stitching. I just did real quick in the blue etoile. These are all in etoiles. You can't see it, but they're shiny. They're semi-shiny, and I'm just what's it called?
Etoile is nice because it's sparkly, but it's like understated sparkle.
Yeah. No, I'm rotating colors. What's that called? Anyway.
Rotating colors?
Yeah, so it's purple, green, blue, brown. Purple, green, blue, brown. Anyways, I'm doing that for each line. So.
Good job.
And then for like the little motifs, depending on what makes sense is what
I like it. I see what you're saying. You're doing like a pattern with the colors.
Yes. So that's where I'm at on that. This is on a massive. It does not need to be this large. This is half. This is half of the fabric. The other half is, I could probably cut it, but I don't want to cut it until it's done. So
yeah, that's really pretty.
It is pretty. So,
love it.
Sparkly.
Okay, one last kind of stitching related, not stitching related, but retreat hack for us ladies that are getting older that sometimes get like hot. And you're at the retreat. Usually I've been freezing cold at retreats.
This year I was not.
This year I was like, it's hot in here. And
but we saw other people all bundled up, so
I was like sweaty.
This is a me problem.
Yeah, I had a jacket and then I was like, nope, this is too much. But so I complained to my husband, oh, it's hot, and he got a fan. Look at this cute little fan.
It's quite the fan. It's powerful.
And you don't need to plug it in or anything. So it's Craftsman. So, tool store, portable pan. Highly recommended. And you...
it's adjustable too.
Yeah, it like comes up and stuff. And you can just... See? Look, little compact... It's not really. Heidi thinks it's massive.
It's massive.
I think it's cute and compact. And see, the chargeable battery, and they have other. If you're not a Craftsman person, I don't know. Look at Cobalt. I'm not sure. Kawasaki, whatever. But anyways, this is a cool retreat dealio. I wanted to recommend for retreats if you run warm.
Yes.
The end. Have a great stitching time.
Thank you guys for tuning in with us. Please like, subscribe, and leave us a comment.
Oh yeah, comment.
Please leave us a comment. What
do you want us to talk about? If it's not fans, you got to tell me what you want me to talk about.
Thank y'all. See you later.
Bye.